Good morning, guys. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? On my way to the bus stop because today is our last rehearsal before our headline show, our first ever headline show, a venue which I've been wanting to play since the inception of Oscaria, and that venue is the Griffin in Bristol. We're playing next Thursday. It's a free event, so come along. This video will be out by the time we post this. So a couple of updates. The updates are we've got 2 new songs, and we got a new version of Harvester of Souls, which I'll capture later, and we've also brought back a B-side song which we only wrote to fill 3 minutes, Metal to the Masses, when we first ever played our first ever show. And bus is 9 minutes away. Sensational. Got a bit of time to chat to you guys. Yeah, so we wrote it because we had to fill 25 minutes. We weren't allowed to go over, we weren't allowed to go under, and we couldn't just like fill it out with nonsense like talking and stuff like that, because people were there to listen to you, not listen to you talk. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, we wrote a song which was 3 minutes long, but that's playing with click, so it's probably going to be even shorter. And now, oh look, a peahen and its pea chicks. I guess that's what you say. I live in Corsham, so it's kind of famous for peacocks. Anyway, ADHD moment. Bloody, you're lucky it wasn't a squirrel. So yeah, so we've got that song. We're bringing it back. So the difference between what we're doing now compared to what we've done in the past, this is going to be our first ever show not playing to click or using laptops or iPads to provide choirs and strings. We're kind of phasing that out, or we have phased it out, because we want to be like a raw live band, and we want to create the ambience using effects pedals and stuff like that, and clever songwriting. We don't want to sort of be tied down to a click track all the time. So yeah, so that's Tearing the Skies Asunder. So that's basically 3 new songs. We're going to release a new single before Christmas, which is going to have the new version of Harvester. It's going to have Tearing the Skies Asunder, and it's also going to have the live track, a live track on it, probably a live version of Cult of Cthulhu from when we played Glastonbury. But so yeah, lots of plans, lots of stuff coming up for you guys. Oh, also today I'm going to try and capture my Randall GH150 head with my HM3 in the front, so then I don't have to keep tap dancing, because we got a new version of Harvester of Souls. I'm having to tap dance to switch to a clean sound. So, and I don't want to do that. I just want to have bum. So I'm going to record a video of me capturing the amp and HM300 pedal. So yeah, I've been waffling for about 6 minutes now, and we're going to cut to the chase and cut to band rehearsals. See you there. What a bloody nightmare. So arrived dead on time at the train station in Bath. First train got cancelled. Second train got delayed by about 29 minutes in the end. Frickin', what the heck? And then what really did my ADHD in is that behind all these buildings there, they're building something. And that required the footpath to be closed. So the usual footpath I would take was closed. So I had to go back on myself, go round the road, only to end up a little bit further along that bridge there. I cannot wait to rip out some heavy riffs on the guitar because flip me sideways. But we're here, we made it, and just got to get myself through this little hobbit door here. Half expect a little hobbit or something to say, "What's the password?" But yeah, nah. Come on, let me in. Get me upstairs. Good thing I don't use amps yet. I am thinking about getting another Victory Kraken soon. But yeah, we're there. We're there. Billy's here. What's the password?
Go.
Does the red light mean it's not? Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, everyone, I am cutting out the tap dancing. This is my rig. So what I've got here is my HM300 plugged into my Randall. And basically what that means is that I'm going to be capturing this setup, or trying to capture this setup, so then I have less pedals to worry about. So this is what it sounds like. Let's give it a go. Best death metal album ever. Sounds like Entombed. That's Contra. That's Pink Floyd. This band got playing the other stage. That's Daft Punk. Yeah, Daft Punk. Here we go. This is the bit where it's like, did it work? It's my second capture on this, so it shouldn't take as long as it did last time. Last time it was about 10 minutes, but I think it should take about 5 minutes. But yeah, that's the funny sounds it makes. I was press record, and the first thing you hear is Matt and you sit in the background. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in. I'm starting to worry. And that's coming from me. We've gone through the set about 3 times now, sounding hench. We've got the middle 8 to Harvester of Souls down. It's very like reminiscent, and it's almost like an ode to Iron Maiden. The way it goes in, it kind of gives you like Fear of the Dark sort of vibes, which is cool. Yeah, Megalodon sounds huge. Curse of the Black Spot being first in the set definitely sets the tone for the rest of the evening. And yeah, so I tried to capture my HM3 in front of that. I was doing something wrong, and also my lead broke, so I need to buy a new lead before Thursday. So yeah, but I realised I downloaded Chainsaw from Hell, which is Ola England's. I think it's an Engel Fireball with a real Japanese HM2 in the front, and that was a capture, and it's really chuggy, really death metal-y, and it just saves me room on my pedal, and it saves me basically from tap dancing when I want to change settings. Like, I can change settings anytime now, and it still gives me a really nice chuggy sound, and it gives me that sort of death metal sort of grind as well. As like sort of almost like an undertone of it. But yeah, we're probably gonna go for the set one more time because we're finishing at 2 today. So usually I'm gone by half 1, but I really feel like the show's next Thursday, and I really feel like I need to perfect my parts, and we just need to make sure we're just as tight as a tight thing, as tight as no. What can we be as tight as?
Tight as I don't know.
He's too scared to be profound.
Yeah, lost it now. Tight as a...
Tight as Billy's mouth right there.
There
I was going to say it's tight as a non-sport.
Bloody hell. Yeah, well that's getting bleeped.
No.
That's why I didn't know. Find the camera to me.
I was going to say...
This is why I go to church on Sundays. But there we have it. Great rehearsal. Finally found a tone that works. I still need to learn how to do capture, because I've managed to capture my amp fine, but it's just adding a pedal in the front, and you need to like have 4 or 5 cables just to get a capture in to the nano cortex. But to be honest, I found a pretty cool, really nice tone. Sorry, just trying to swallow then. Yeah, I found a really nice tone on my nano cortex. It's actually Ola England's. It's called Chainsaw from Hell, and it's as I said in the video before, is Engel Fireball preamp with Japanese HM2 in the front, and you know, it chugs and it's got a really nice like grindy death metal undertone. So it's at the minute it's ideal, but I'm all about the chug, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be spending rest of my day and most of tomorrow trying to dial in a really chuggy tone that just covers the sound that we're looking for. There's 3 captures which I'm thinking about using. One of them is I got a Victory Kraken. It's called the Victory Chug or Kraken Chug, and that's from Rabia Masad. Yeah, that's from Rabia Masad. I've also got that Chainsaw from Hell from Old England, and also EVH Stealth or the good old 5150. But yeah, I just got to try and find a way to capture my pedal in front of the amp and do all that kind of stuff. So I might have to come down to the studio one day on like one of my days off and try and figure out how to do it. My other option is I know one of the guitarists from Hollowkin, who are a great metalcore modern metal sort of band, and he's from Devices, and he's got a Victory Kraken like I used to own. So what I was going to do is see if I can get a capture of the Victory Kraken with the HM2 in the front to get that sort of death metal tone. But again, I just want something chuggy because Jake uses HM2 on his bass, and I was thinking if there's him using the HM2 on his bass and then me using HM2 on my guitar, that might be just a little bit too much, especially in the tune that we're playing in. So I might just try and find a nice chuggy tone. Anyway guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. See you guys Thursday, and we hope to get a couple of videos of us playing Thursday. Ciao for now.